Good evening. Today I want to talk about something that cuts to the core of who we are and who others around us choose to be. Character. It's not what we post on social media, not the awards on our shelves, and definitely not the titles we wear. It's what we do when no one's looking or when the world's eyes are on us for the wrong reasons. This is one of the most telling indicators of someone's true character. It's easy to be kind, respectful, and attentive to people who can offer something in return, whether it's influence, opportunities, or praise. But the real test comes when we're faced with someone who has nothing to give us. Think about everyday interactions. How does someone treat a server at a restaurant? Do they say please and thank you? Or do they act dismissive and entitled? When encountering a homeless person, do they offer a smile, a kind word, or even acknowledgement? Or do they look away as if the person doesn't exist? In conversations with people who hold less power, and whether it's a junior colleague, a service worker, or a stranger, do they show the same respect they would to someone important? The way we treat those who can't help us reveals whether our kindness is genuine or transactional. True character isn't about showing up well in the spotlight. It's about showing up consistently, regardless of who's watching. This principle also extends beyond the moment. People of character take actions that uplift others without expecting recognition. They help others rise, not because it benefits them, but because it's the right thing to do. When we encounter someone who consistently treats everyone with dignity, we know we've met someone who understands the value of humanity, not just hierarchy. And that, my friends, is the kind of character that leaves a legacy far more meaningful than accolades or achievements. Adversity is life's great revealer. It strips away pretense, comfort, and convenience, exposing who we really are at our core. How someone responds when the stakes are high or when life throws them a curveball tells you more about their character than a lifetime of smooth sailing ever could. Here are some key things to observe when someone faces adversity. 1, do they take responsibility or blame others? When things go wrong, do they own their part in the situation? People of strong character acknowledge their mistakes and work to make things right. They resist the temptation to deflect blame onto others or circumstances. On the other hand, those who immediately look for scapegoats may lack accountability and emotional maturity. Do they maintain integrity? Adversity can tempt people to cut corners, bend the truth, or compromise their values. Pay attention to whether someone stays true to their principles, even when it's difficult. Character shines brightest when someone chooses to do what's right over what's easy or advantageous. Thank you for tuning in today. 3, do they seek growth or remain stuck? Some people see challenges as opportunities to grow, learn, and adapt. Others see them as barriers that lead to bitterness or resignation. A growth-oriented response to adversity reveals resilience, optimism, and a belief in one's ability to overcome. But you principle-based and you restrict things out of fear, or how do they treat others during tough times? Stress and hardship can bring out either compassion or hostility. Do they lash out, become impatient, or treat others poorly? Or do they lean on their relationships with gratitude and kindness, even when they're struggling? The way someone treats their support system under pressure speaks volumes about their character. 5, do they keep going? Perseverance is a hallmark of character. Life isn't about avoiding adversity. It's about finding the strength to keep moving forward even when the road is uncertain. People of strong character may stumble, cry, or even fall apart momentarily, but they always find a way to get back up. Why this matters. Adversity doesn't just test us, it builds us. Watching how someone navigates their struggles gives you a window into their resilience, their values, and their ability to grow. These moments of challenge reveal what's underneath the surface, and often that's where the most extraordinary qualities are found. Ultimately, it's not about whether they win or lose in adversity. It's about how they show up with courage, integrity, and the determination to keep trying, even when the odds aren't in their favor. That's the true mark of character. The way someone speaks about others when they aren't around is a powerful reflection of their character. It reveals their true values, emotional maturity, and the kind of energy they bring into their relationships and spaces. Words are powerful tools. They can build bridges or burn them, inspire trust or sow distrust. Here's why this matters and what to observe. 1, do they build up or tear down? When someone speaks about others, they focus on their strengths, achievements, or positive qualities. Or do they gravitate toward gossip, criticism, or judgment? People of good character choose words that uplift and show respect, even when they're sharing frustrations or concerns. Those with less integrity often use others' absence as an opportunity to vent, belittle, or spread negativity. Building others up in their absence isn't just kind, it's a sign of confidence, self-awareness, and empathy. 2, are they honest and fair? When discussing others, do they present a balanced view or exaggerate for effect? Fairness means acknowledging someone's imperfections without reducing them to their worst moments. Honest, fair people avoid twisting stories or fueling misunderstandings. Someone who distorts or selectively shares details often reveals an agenda of manipulation, insecurity, or self-serving motives. 3, do they speak differently in different circles? A person of strong character remains consistent. What they say about someone in private aligns with how they treat that person in public. Watch for discrepancies. Are they overly complimentary to someone's face but critical behind their back? This kind of two-faced behavior is often rooted in insecurity or a lack of authenticity. Consistency signals that someone values honesty and integrity over social performance. 4, what does their speech reveal about themselves? The way someone talks about others often says more about them than the person they're describing. Gossip and negativity suggest inner dissatisfaction, envy, or a need to elevate themselves by putting others down. Praise and generosity, even when unprompted, reflect confidence, gratitude, and a focus on connection rather than competition. 5, do they protect and defend others? Strong character shines when someone actively defends or protects another person's reputation in their absence. Do they correct misinformation or stop gossip when they hear it? Do they advocate for someone who isn't there to speak for themselves? Standing up for others, especially when it's inconvenient or unpopular, reveals courage, integrity, and loyalty. Why this matters. The way someone speaks about others in their absence shapes the culture around them. Words have the power to create trust, safety, and unity, or to breed division and suspicion. When you observe someone who consistently speaks kindly, fairly, and with integrity about others, even when they could choose otherwise, you've found a person of true character. They're the kind of person who values connection over conflict, truth over convenience, and kindness over pettiness. In the end, how we speak about others isn't just a reflection of our character, it's a choice that shapes the kind of world we're building together. A person's reaction to someone else's success speaks volumes about their character. Success, especially when it's not our own, can bring up emotions we don't expect. Joy, pride, envy, insecurity. The way someone processes these emotions reveals their self-awareness, confidence, and generosity of spirit. Let's explore what this looks like. 1, are they genuinely happy for others? When someone achieves something, whether it's a promotion, a personal milestone, or a moment of recognition, do they celebrate wholeheartedly? And so try to get to the root of what is their definition of success. People of strong character feel genuine happiness for others' wins. They share in the joy because they see someone else's success as a win for the team, the community, or even humanity as a whole. On the flip side, those who downplay or ignore others' achievements often reveal insecurity or a scarcity mindset, the belief that someone else's gain somehow diminishes their own worth. And so the number 2 do they compare or support? Comparison is a natural reaction, but character is shown in how someone manages it. Insecure responses often include statements like, "Why not me?" or attempts to overshadow the success with their own accomplishments. Confident individuals resist the urge to compare and instead offer encouragement, validation, and support. They focus on lifting others up rather than tearing themselves or others down. 3, do they acknowledge the effort behind the success? True character is evident when someone takes the time to recognize the hard work, sacrifices, and dedication that led to the success. Do they say, "You deserve it," or "You've earned this"? Or do they dismiss the achievement as luck or circumstance? Belittling someone's success reveals jealousy or an inability to appreciate others' efforts. 4, how do they behave publicly and privately? Pay attention to how someone reacts both in public and behind closed doors. In public, some may offer congratulations out of obligation while harboring resentment or jealousy in private. People of integrity will express the same genuine enthusiasm whether they're in a crowd or having a quiet conversation. Their reactions are consistent because they come from a place of sincerity. 5, are they inspired or threatened? Success can be contagious. For someone with a growth mindset, seeing others achieve their goals is inspiring. It motivates them to strive for their own dreams. People of strong character use others' success as a reminder that success is possible for everyone, not just a select few. In contrast, someone who feels threatened by others' achievements might respond with negativity, skepticism, or even sabotage. Why this matters. How we react to others' success reveals how secure we are in ourselves. People who are genuinely happy for others often have a strong sense of self-worth. They understand that another person's success doesn't take away from their own potential, but instead adds to a shared sense of possibility and progress. When you encounter someone who celebrates, supports, and uplifts others in their moments of triumph, you found a person of true character. They remind us all that there's more than enough room for everyone to shine, and that helping someone else rise doesn't dim our own light, but makes the world a little brighter for everyone. So here's the truth. Character isn't about what we say we believe. It's about what we do, especially when it's not easy, when no one is watching, or when it's not about us. We see someone's true character in how they treat people who can do nothing for them. We see it in how they handle adversity, how they speak about others behind closed doors, and how they celebrate success, especially when it belongs to someone else. But let's not stop there. Let's make this personal. These aren't just 5 ways to judge others.